How's it going? How's everybody doing? Hello from the exotic Northlands in Canada, or did you go up to Scotland or something? I suppose, yeah. They're both north, very north of here. I was just up north, very far north, Nashville, Tennessee, north, and I came back with I washed my hair this morning in my hotel really quickly, and it just, I don't know, it was like, what do you call it? Flat water? Dirt water? No, hard water. I think it was hard water or something, or maybe I have hard water here and they didn't ever, but whatever it was, it made my haircut a bit like Billy Bob Thornton's in the first season of Fargo. It's kind of how I feel. So, Edmonton. All right, that's good. That's good. So there's let's see, any updates? UVI Falcon, that's obviously an update. I'm doing this stream a little bit late, and that's because I was way up north in Nashville, Tennessee. And I went up there to record a data set of Jamie Lydell's voice for voice swap, not for public use. We're doing private models. This chat's just right there, isn't it? Just right. Get a little bit over there. Okay. Is that better? No, it's still there. Yeah, in Australia, it's very early, isn't it? Well, it's very late here. Not very late. No, it's like 8:02. You know where it's very late? In Europe. So I'm sorry to Europeans for keeping you up this late if you're watching. So I was over at Jamie Lydell's house. I don't want to give too much info about where he lives or what his house life is like, but I was very pleased. I was very happy. And I thought that maybe he had just, cleared part of the day a little bit. I didn't want to impose, but he cleared the whole day and night, hung out with them the whole time, even canceled the meeting and just hung out. And then we played with this tape machine and, well, he has many tape machines, and just patched around and played some guitar into a tape loop and talked and drank espresso. And man, it was so inspiring. I just want to make music, And sometimes those situations are so rare. Like, it's so hard to have that experience. Sometimes you need to go into somebody else's workspace and just lose yourself there, And when you go to somebody else's modular system, especially his is like double the size of mine. When you go to somebody else's modular system, you don't know what any of the modules even do. You're like, oh, I think I saw that one once on Modular Grid. You have no idea what they do. A lot of them have they have terrible user interfaces, and you just watch somebody else use them, and you're like, I know maths a bit, yeah, but that stuff's a lot of fun. I still have not collaborated really with anyone, believe it or not. Oh well. What else is new? What's new? Any new news? No, Falcon video. That came out. Next video, haven't even started working on it yet. Still planning a video for January, a big one, but I don't really have any, I think I'm just going to board it all out on Patreon, what my whole plan is. I feel like I have a little call to action with that too. It's like I kind of need data, a little bit more data. I feel like people can do that. Yeah, let's go over that stuff as soon as this is over. We'll go over the new Bitwig. I want to look at that. The new Bitwig, the new Reaper, and there's something else. Something else in the news. Forgot what it is. Huh. Maybe I'm really excited about cities skylines too. I think I've been saying that for 6 months now. I hope it doesn't suck. Please don't suck. It's the only game I've been thinking about. Yeah. Bitwig. Weirdly enough, I feel like Bitwig and Falcon probably share some learning curvy things. So speaking of Falcon, check this out. Falcon. We're here in FL Studio. Cool, huh? So this is like the Walker library, and what Walker does It's for sound design. And I just like opened this up randomly. Was just like, what's the first thing we have in this lab? I haven't even like looked at the Falcon library yet. I think I've definitely gone over this in a stream before, but you could change your, so concrete, gritty, you could change your shoe type. Right. Yeah, what a patch to start with, you're saying. However, I think it's a great patch to start with because I think we could probably do some crazy things here. What kind of sequencer should I? Honestly, we'd actually just put like a normal arpeggiator here and it would be pretty fun. Just. Nice. All right, let's get rid of this. Let's get Opal in here. Put a reverb behind it. Behind it. Then if I remember, we have this old glitcher. I think it's like in the Legacy. Might be in Miscellaneous. No, I think it is in Legacy. Yeah, beat repeat. All right. Back to the important stuff. I'm wearing leather. Let's get some dress shoes on. Can we tap dance? Can we get on a stage? Slow down. Oh yeah, the water. The water's super fun. You know what? Let's stick with something light. Yeah, I like this. Actually, can we get like a... Ooh, can we get like little kid feet? That sounds like something... This is the only place where you ever want to hear that word. Where you ever want to hear that phrase. Like any other time somebody says like, ooh, can we get little kid feet? Just arrest them and bring them to fucking prison. Just something with a higher register. Okay, so I'm going to load a whole nother... My goal here is to crash Falcon. Sorry UVI. My goal here is to destroy everything. Okay, school child street. Well, we don't need little kids' feet for that. We have animals too, but... Ooh, naked. Cowboy street. Let's do that and load that in another channel. And this can be... Now, let's get the water. Okay. Another arpeggiator that can be held down. Water is a sound library that comes... Yeah, it's like a separate thing for sound design. They also have door. Where's the door one? What's that one called? It's called like knob or something. It's some weird name. Unlock. This, yeah. It's even crazier. Yeah. You could also change the mic type. Let's bring a script into here. All right. Sorry, that was a terrible laugh. Okay, what's next? Oh my god, I know. I know. I have it. It's gonna be terrible. I love this. Okay. We ready? We should sequence all this in DAW, huh? Get it? In DAW, indoor, in DAW. Okay, so everything else is MIDI channel 2 is controlling all of the doors. With Jim Morrison on the vocals. With the doors. Alright. I suppose on all these scripted events we could just remove the old hold. So that way we know. Ah, beautiful sync. Let's hear it. I love that. It's so stupid. What if we turned off all the grooving? There we go. And that on a F major. There we go. This will be better. I promise. find a new sequence here. Let's see. Ooh, spicy. That sounds amazing. Mad cars. And then I believe we also can, like, yeah, 808 electro funk. We could bring it up to the 80s here. Ooh, yeah. That fucks. We could leave this one. Are there orchestral libraries? Sir, or ma'am, or them? I can answer that without even speaking English. See, get it? I don't even know where to start to answer that question. Start here. Okay, I'm gonna have to take these chords here. I'm gonna have to... Actually, maybe I don't need to do what I'm about to do. Let's see if I could just change the channel. I know there's a way. Am I crazy? I swear there's a way to change. Oh, there we go. Okay. Just have to select everything on the same channel. Okay, whatever. I'll just redo it. I know there's an easier way to do this. I've done it. I deleted this thing. We don't want that. Then we have key switches. Just like contact. So RCam stuff, IRCam stuff is, I believe that it is physically modeled. I believe. Well, let me see. Let's take a look. Let's load up just a classical velocity one. Okay, so it's physical modeling mixed with samples. I don't know if I've received much feedback about the solar one. I know people meditate to it. I know some people use it in yoga classes. Yeah. Yeah, I've no idea. Urcam. No idea what to call it. This. I mispronounce everything. It's kind of my thing. But yeah, there's a whole orchestral suite. I just don't have it installed because I don't know. You know, I got an orchestra in my garage, and they would get offended. There's augmented orchestra actually. Forgot about that. Let's listen. 2. Sustain. There's a lot of them. A ton of them. Yeah. I've used these. Right. Okay. Yeah, I remember using these for that video. If you go back, when the algorithm killed it. The algorithm kills every time I do anything with you. I feel bad for UVI because the algorithm just. Yeah. So. Okay. I feel like rather than going through all of the Sonic Pass things, but you could buy these too. I actually don't have Sonic Pass right now. These are all just ones that I've bought. And of course, I've gotten some free ones. Gotten some free ones for being a tuber, but I bought these before, like if you go way back to like early days of my channel, I bought Falcon, I bought like most of the stuff. Yeah, this one, I believe I've checked this out. I think I have a whole stream on this one. This one's a lot of fun. You can change the instrument, you can change the sequence. Like that. You could have polyrhythmic. Yeah, this is like, so sorry to Abby Gregory has said, can this integrate most any sample library? Yeah, pretty much. The only problem you're going to run into with some of them is things like this, where you have all these different sample layers because of the way it's structured. Kind of no way around that. You should be able to view the mapping. Yeah, that's your mapping for each sample layer. This wouldn't be a problem here. It is a problem if you load like a 5 gigabyte piano, right? So if you load like Austrian Grand in here, which sounds brilliant. I love Austrian Grand. Yeah, sounds absolutely beautiful. So yeah, if you, why did we load that in the first place? Burp. I don't want to do that. I loaded back that. I just pressed undo. Let's press redo. Load everything again. Okay. If we edit it, see how they have like these different special layers for release and stuff like that? So we could like disable a lot of these and just, if we only wanted just the piano sound and none of the release or anything like that. Ah, I did it! I did it! This is my goal, to crash Falcon. I think I did it. And I'm also running a beta, I think, so perfect. I guess that's cheating, isn't it? To crash something when you're running a beta. Yeah. Maybe. Da, 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 da. All right. Let's start over. Always nice to start fresh. How do I feel about Linnstrument? Here's how I feel about Linnstrument. I'm going to be totally honest, okay? I like this whole honesty thing. It's not working out for me at all. I'm getting screamed at by all angles, but I'll just continue it because, you know, maybe I belong in the desert or something all alone. So Linnstrument, I have a whole UVI thing right here. I don't know why I don't pay attention to my own organization. Linnstrument seems like an instrument that you have to learn how to play. How do I phrase this right? I think Roger Lynn's brilliant. I think Roger Lynn is a little eccentric. I think that Roger Lynn is awesome in every way. I think he's a nice guy. I think he's awesome in every way except for understanding the job of a YouTuber in this space. At least mine and a couple other YouTubers that I talk to. He is under the impression that if he sends me or anybody or lends some, says gives a Linnstrument to somebody, that his way of putting it is that, he doesn't give people things in exchange for good reviews. That's cheating. When it is like, if you sent me this thing and it was a pile of shit, I would tell you that it was a pile of shit. Like, I wouldn't, it is insulting to insinuate that every single piece of gear I've ever been sent, I've given a glorifying review in exchange for the piece of gear. Like, I would not be making a living if that were the case. I would just have a lot of gear that I never used. Yeah, so the deal does not work like that at all with my channel and with a lot of other channels. And so I get why he sees it that way. I get why someone his age would see it that way. I don't get TikTok. I don't get streaming. I think he's brilliant. I think he's eccentric. I cannot do business with him. I hope to meet him in person and shake his hand because we owe him a lot. here in the music production space, obviously, right? But unfortunately, when it comes to the Linnstrument, I would have to borrow one from a retailer, or in exchange for affiliate stuff, or I would have to buy one and hope that I liked it, and if not, then sell it. And for what it is, I don't have the desk space. I have some cool, oh God, what is that called? The Embod-Me, right? I have the Embod-Me. That's like a customizable instrument. I'm sure there's some differences. I'm sure that there's pros and cons of either one. I have the Embod-Me. I don't have enough desk space for the Embod-Me, but I bring it with me on trips. It is my MIDI keyboard when I'm traveling. I just brought it to Nashville, right? Yeah, it's literally still in my bag upstairs. That could be the Linnstrument, but I wouldn't be able to endorse it to do that because I've not been sent one or been able to borrow one, because he's under the impression that I only do that. I'm not sure what he's on, but anyway, that's my thoughts. And I don't care enough to go out of my way to, like, it's not something that I'm attracted to organically. I don't think it's going to replace the Osmos for me under any circumstances. And so then I don't need to try it out. But I'm okay with that. I'm not, like, pissy about it. But I figured I'd be honest rather than, the other option. The other option is just, like, pretending like it doesn't exist, or, like, refusing to answer the question, and I'm not going to do that. I kind of want to do some, like, play with some of that tape delay. I feel like out of all the things that I've done, in the video that was released this morning, I feel like the mixer, I haven't paid that much attention to this in the past. I just kind of forgot about it. Even though in this whole video I'm supposed to be going through presets, that's what I said I'd do, but I'm not. Okay. Harmonic resonator, obviously. We got to start with that. Oh, burp. There we go. I don't know what a preset is, apparently. Oh, yeah. I got to set up my whole part. There we go. Now we're talking. Oh yeah, I released a video this morning that I made a bit ago, but they have an embargo. They didn't want me to leak the product. Understandable. So it didn't come out till this morning. Yeah, this is what kind of gave me object vibes. Like that Reason synth. You can make it all very atonal as well. I'm not sure what the factory samples are in terms of hard drive space. I know if you, like, subscribe to Sonic Pass and downloaded all of that, it would be pretty bad. Well, or good, depending on the way you look at it. If you want that, if you're a sample collector, then an impressive amount. If you only have a certain amount of hard drive space left, you're fucked. Not with this, but with Sonic Pass. let's go to just a normal little pluck here. Meh. Bells aren't plucks. Piano? Really? Huh. Harp, maybe. Harp would be good. I would say that Falcon's orchestral suite is good. I don't know what I'm trying to say here. I think it's good, but I think that a lot of people confuse good sample libraries with ones that have performances in them, right? Like Spitfire, for example, people sort of see that as like the world-class best sample libraries. And they're good, they know what they're doing, but a lot of them are performances. They're almost like loops. And so that's fine and dandy, but what ends up happening, unfortunately, is when you're watching a Netflix show, you're like, Spitfire Tundra. That's what I'm hearing, and then you're watching another movie, 6 months later, and you're like, Spitfire Tundra. And so it's funny when you have like a good patch in one of those or a good sample, those are being used by everybody because they're good. And so you run into that problem, and you might, I don't know if it's a thing that happens yet, but you might also run into the splice problem where algorithms on something like YouTube or Spotify are detecting it as copyrighted material from something else, and it's actually fitting that ACR fingerprint and then getting copyrighted. It's kind of problematic. It sucks, but that happens when you. But anyway, as far as just samples without a bunch of recorded performances, they're fine. They're very good. Especially the Urcam ones. Like the Urcam ones to me are really good if you're gonna program all the articulations and stuff. Well, not a big fan of Spitfire myself. Not a big fan of Chris Henson myself. And some of you know why, some of you don't. It doesn't matter. I just ignore him now. But you know what I'm also not a big fan of? Sample libraries. So it kind of resolves itself. I don't feel like I'm missing anything. I'm all in on physical modeling. I feel like well, we could export in a minute. But I feel like physical modeling is like on the cusp of making sample libraries completely obsolete, especially when you get AI involved. I'm talking and not paying attention to what I'm writing. Okay, let's actually not have one here. Let's do everything in Mixer. Now, I don't think that I could fold things back, unfortunately. Can I? Can I get a send over here? That would be pretty cool, but I don't think I can, which is fine because this is a plugin and it would be ridiculous if I, wait. No, okay. I thought I could for a minute. I was like, what? Okay, so we can create like a nice echo bank. Okay, so I'll do it at 120 BPM. And so that way we could just do everything with those millisecond divisors. So it'd be like 500, 250, 375, I believe. 750. I don't think we could get up to 750, but actually we could if we did this. No, that's still 500. Okay, now this one. We use two heads, or maybe one with reverb and that one. So this one could be 375. I'm gonna have to end up typing this in. Okay. Now, when we blend them, trying to find that perfect amount. I would say that if you're like annoyed by this type of thing, as weird as it sounds, put on headphones. And you'll get lost in it. It's like the more sensitive you are to it, then the more likely you can get lost to it. All right. Okay, now we go back to here. Maybe I could lower these a bit. Now we could give it a fun sequencer. Like, such as, what did I not play with in my video? Euclidean tonal sequencer. Oh, you know what's awesome? You know what's rad? Is a wave sequencer. This one's so nice. So you could press a C here. Okay, now let's bring in quarter above it. And minor 7 maybe? That'd be fun. Okay, now. Oh, tut. You know what else we could do here, actually? We could bring the entire BPM down to half. Okay, now I should probably actually load a pattern of this. So what's that look like? All right. Now we could actually edit the sound. All right. Knob is the only feature. You could script it. Or not even script it, you could just right click and make one. Oh, you know what we're doing wrong here? Well, it's not wrong, but here's one thing that we should be doing. We should put in a script processor for Strum. Now it's starting to seem like a little instrument that we have. Okay. Yes, Kev Human. To answer your questions, how does the Strum script work? Basically, if you just press a chord, it will make it strum. Like it'll go bring. Let's bring these down an octave. Kind of forgot the. It's like a whole DAW, isn't it? Yeah. So our events are on what part of that tree? Check this out. Let's give it some life now. Let's add some modulation to this key group. Maybe like. Yeah, I'll show you what strum does. Here, check it out. Now, new program, new multi. All right, start over. If I were to just have new program, actually, you know what? We don't need to do all that. We could just do this. Just bring in a keyscape or something. Key suite, not keyscape. Derp. Electric piano. Beautiful. Reeds. Well, I don't need to take this long to pick out something to demonstrate. So stupid. Just like, oh, I don't know. This one's not my favorite. No. Okay. All right, so here we go. Oh, yeah. This is still playing, isn't it? Lovely. Absolutely lovely. Right. Let's now put in a event for a performance strum. Check it out. I'm gonna put it before this script processor. We're strumming up. Ready? So I'm gonna play a chord. I'm gonna play C major. I'm gonna strum it by 50 milliseconds. I'm gonna strum it by 200 milliseconds. And the softer I play it, the slower the strumming. See, so if you look at my hand here, if you could see it down here. That I'm not looking at OBS, I'm looking at my it's a little delayed. Okay. Check this out. Actually here, check this out. So yeah, it just adds a little bit of a extra timing in between the keys, almost as if you're strumming them. And another cool thing that you could do is get rid of that. Script processor, performance, strum wheel. So this one I'm hooking up to MIDI CC1. I'm going to give it like this much lag, I guess, note length. Then I'm just going to press C major, and nothing happens. But if I move the mod wheel, maybe the lag is not good. So fun, right? Yeah, you could also go backwards, right? You could go like up and down. Speaking of sequencing, this one's nuts, isn't it? So you could skip it 50% of the time, ratchet it 100% of the time to have 4 hits. Delay it by this much. And they could set randomizers for all those things. So let's just stop that for a moment and let's put in a... Actually, balloons is fun, isn't it? There's balloons and Boyds. Very odd, like... Reminds me of processing. So if I just give it like a little tiny bitty bit of gravity and then lower the acceleration and move this up here. Oh, sorry, no attraction. Derp. So then, now if I actually hold down the release pedal, oh, hello, Mom. Glad you made it home. And then it has a jitter, which just kind of makes it... So you have that, and then you also have Boyds, which is totally nuts. But yeah, this one's crazy. I love this one. This one I feel like I haven't even figured out that much. Okay, so now, if we remember this polygate mod. So this is gonna like ratchet sometimes, sometimes not. We can skip it sometimes. It'll be delayed sometimes. like I love it when like tones, when you get that like binaural beats sort of effect with tones like this. Yeah. I love that. Oh, it's so funny too because we're at 60 BPM, right? So, yeah. Ooh, you know it'd be fun. What should I do? Gotta have a shorter gate than that. Yeah, something like this. Yeah. Alright. And you know what else we need here, right? You know where we gotta go. Gotta mute the drums. I love how Key Suite is like this beautiful, elegant sample library is just turned into this noise machine. A little too basic, isn't it? All right. Let's see what else we got. Oh yeah, the emulation too is incredible too. By the way, if we want that vibe, this is that vibe. All right, so let's actually leave this on like channel 8. Well, drums are channel 10. Channel 10 it is. Let's do it. Pop that baby over to channel 10. Oh my god, that's so funky. Oh man, you know what we gotta do with this? Oh, I think this might be one of those... This might be one of those things where we have to get out of TB303. We don't even have a pattern yet. All right, go. Ooh, my God, that's nice. All right, square time. Which one is that? This? Yes. Nah. Nah. Yeah. Gotta get this through a gate as well. Okay. So now what we gotta do? Now we gotta bring in program 24. Old Italo-disco ones. Oof. Riviera. I have good feelings about Riviera. I don't even want to hear Riviera till it starts. Can I make that happen? Can I not even hear it till it starts? I wonder. Let's just turn it all the way down. Let's program in a nice chord on MIDI channel 1. Riviera is gonna be the shit, and you know it is. It's gonna be amazing. All right. I like surprises. It's surprise time. Let's go. Ready? Set. I'll start it low. What if Riviera sucks? I'm just gonna die here. All right. Oh wait, you know what? Before we do anything else, we got to mute the drums in Riviera. There's a lot going on here. High pressure. Mute the drums and bass even. All right. Ooh, I got the best idea. Let's just start with the acid line and bring in Riviera on a drop. Ooh. Riviera. Here we go. What do you think? Should I do it? I don't know. Not yet. Now. I'm not mad at all. Okay, so this is what Riviera is. Got it. Actually, we only need... I know I could select all these and do it in one big quick thing, but I'm tired. Yeah, let's go positive. Maybe stay up here. It's interesting what chords it detects. It's definitely not as bright as the PA5X. All right. Okay, I think next up we got to do all right, I'm going to output to I'm going to output this to here. Bop. Okay, turn that all the way down. Dead mofo. This one is Voxin mofo. And I know what you're thinking, but mofo actually stands for motherfucker. All right. Just in case you thought it meant something something technical, it's 100% motherfucker. All right. All right, Voxin mofo. All right, how's my vocal register? Acid life. All right. We're gonna have to voice swap this stuff, right? Can't just like not voice swap this stuff. We have all this power. We gotta use it for good, not for evil. All right. Well, I guess I don't have to do it. I'll just wait. Acid. That was terrible. I'll just start. I'm so hoarse. I've been talking too much. All right. Acid. Acid for life. Acid. Acid for life. One more time. Acid. Acid for life. Acid. Acid for life. All right. So stupid. All right, now drag this like so. Drag the end. There we go. Trim. Right? Where's trim? Did they change this? Oh, I don't actually use Edison that much. All right, I'm just going to go to just me because, again, I don't like showing folder structures when I have software that's not out yet. Sometimes that could get dangerous, so we're just going to put it into a... Any questions in the meantime while I do all this? I don't know where to put this. Yep, I totally would have violated an NDA just then. That's funny. That is funny. And tragic. Yeah, I need to be more careful with that stuff. All right. Where are we here? I'm just going to use one of the open models. Am I logged in and all that? Yeah, okay. Make sure I'm not logged into the special. All right. Let's go with Julia. I can show you now. Or can I? Yeah, I can. I think. I just need like a big blur that would come on the screen or something that we could tease people. There we go. Actually, I may have saved this at a weird acid. That's it. All right, Julia. Yeah, you really could, Kevy. I mean, you could. This could be like your only. You just have this and like this and this and just some GarageBand or something. If GarageBand could load plugins. If you go back a week, last week I did a Synplant 2 stream, so 2 hours of it. Acid for life. Not bad for my out of tune. Acid for life. Nice. Not the best I've ever done, but yeah, download that. All right. Sorry. Again with the weird folder stuff. Can't show everybody folders. All right. NDAs for life. NDAs for life. Okay. Now, move this up a bar. Should be like right in here. This would work. Acid for life. Cool. All right, that's stupid. I love it. So stupid. And then maybe this should be, let's auto-tune that a little bit. Acid for life. Acid for life. Pitcher should be fine. Actually, doesn't FL Studio have like a new pitch thing? Do they? I don't know. I don't care right now. I'm in the zone. I'm not going to think about it. This is what I do with that. This is what happens when you have too many plugins. You just end up like just going into this and not even bothering with the... All right. So we should be in a major scale or minor scale. Acid for life. Acid for life. Acid for life. need delay, of course. Oh, thank you. That's not what I want. Sorry. Selected the wrong one. We need invigorate. Oh no, it's a beta. Bop. This is why you don't. This is why you always don't check on your betas. Whoops. I guess then I will use. That's been my go-to. I need to update that. I need to contact Dan and update it. Well, you know what works good? Just this limiter works fine for now. We've like totally forgotten about the 303. We have one more thing to do here, and it's really important. And I think we could do it before the stream ends. Okay, take the volume down just a bit. All right. All right. This is going to be fucking crazy, I promise. I promise it's going to be crazy. You can, yeah. Thank you, Kev Human, for staying up. If you could handle another 17 minutes, it'll probably be worth it. I hope. Can't promise. Okay. How do we normalize this? Let's see. Normalize. Normalize for life. Normalize. I'm blind. I'm tired. Normalize. Boom. That might be too loud, huh? A little bit too much. I mean, whatever. If it's normalized, it's not peaking. That's all that matters. All right. Ugh. All right. Just fold their stuff again. Behringer stands on my Twitter. Behringer stands defending Uli. All right. I don't know, honestly. I have no idea. Yeah, I have no idea about V collection. I've not been terribly in contact with Arturia. Not in a bad way. Like, I've just not been like, I think the last time, I know a little bit about the roadmap, but not enough to be excited or not excited. I know, yeah. I don't think I have motions. I mean, if I ask them for a license, they'll give me one. You know, like I'm cool with them, but you know, it's been like, life's been a little hectic. But yeah, I will check out motions. That sounds fun. I kind of want to do some hardware streams. I feel like I just need to like set up a camera, set up over there by the modular, and just do more. I'd like to do streams where I'm just not talking all the time, where I'm just experimenting, you know? I guess I'm doing that here. But yeah. All right. We're getting there. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be worth it. Da, 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 da. There it is. Jesus. I have way too many monitors. Okay. Should do it. All right, let's see what we got. Let's try it out. Okay. Need to get rid of the actual 303 now. All right. Hear the metronome to it. I want to hear the whole thing with the beat though. I can't just like only hear it there. So this should do it. Let's hear it. Chop it in perfectly there. All right. And then we want to put this through the acid chain. So. Love it. Love it so much. Okay. This is going to be beautiful. Let's do this. Here we go. Alright. What a fucking fun stream. Alright, let's see. That is so much fun. I love it. I want to change. Oh no, what happened? Did my drive come undone maybe? No? Huh, must have just been that one. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. That was fun. So what happens when you feed... Oh, yeah, I'm not even showing you the screen. Who cares? Who cares? You need to see anything anyway, did you? You knew what was going on. All right, I'll do one more jam. I'll just do a replay through that. Just. All right, much better. What was the question? When you feed drums into voice swap, you get, believe it or not, a lot of times you get beatboxing. It's utterly incredible. It's nuts, but it's true. So, yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I have done it, and you get essentially beatboxing. AI's smart, man. We've been working on some crazy stuff with voice swap. Man, I've been so busy with that. It's been brilliant. It's been fun. I love the team. Oh, I hope we get funding from a good source. We've been yeah, you know how it is. Well, I don't know if you know how it is. Basically with companies like this, a lot of people want a piece, and you only want certain people to want a piece, because this whole thing truly is about giving artists equity in their own royalty scheme, I guess, royalty scheme, and their own royalty mechanism, giving them a chunk. And yeah, so we'll see where it goes, but lots of cool things ahead. It's like, now I feel like at this point, if you go to voiceswap.ai, you have like the best possible voice swap quality. Like, it's the best one that you'll find in terms of that sort of thing. But also, at this point, it's like 80% of the features is behind closed doors, just because we want to make sure that, we have enough funding to unleash them to the world before a bunch of people just try and copycat it and then not pay artists when we want to pay artists. That's the big thing. But yeah. Yeah, play with it. Do it. It's awesome. You could play with it for free. And I'll link to it right here. You could play with it for free. If you like what you played with, you could subscribe to a very low fee per month that just basically pays for the server usage, because this type of stuff takes a lot of power. But yeah. And then you could essentially get I think you get like 30 minutes or something. You get an insane amount of conversion, more than you would really need. But yes, this is what I used for making voiceovers in the video, but I didn't use this. I didn't use these models. I used some of the experimental stuff that we're using. So text to speech, language translation, accent gathering, things like that. Yeah, man, play with it. It's awesome. You'll love it. No, and you can't use it for evil. So check this out. When you go to voice swap and you want to use one of the voice models, you have to agree to terms of service, and you should read it. It's pretty easy to read. And if you want to use it to endorse fucking genocide or something terrible, And if you go and do that, even though the terms of service says that you need to file a license request for the artists that are actually, using their likeness and stuff like that, then if you do that, then guess what? They could sue you to death because you violated the terms of service, and we have proof that they did. Pretty easy. And yes, we have fingerprinting and stuff like that, and on ACR Cloud we could find it if it's used in any nefarious ways. This whole thing is just about consent. It's just about consent of those who are creating the data sets, and every other service. And I swear to God, every 3 days a new one pops up out of nowhere with $15 million of fucking funding just to take off. Doesn't. And it's astounding to me. And I'll probably talk about this later, but I literally have a meeting. When is it? Next week. I have a meeting. Well, no, 31st. I have a meeting with, I don't want to name too many names, but I have a meeting with the senator about this. This is a big deal. This is our moment. We missed the moment with Spotify, with the streaming world. We missed it, and we gave tech the whole house. And they just sucked all of the money out of the music industry. And, some major labels got to pay off, and then the artists got absolutely fucked. And here's another chance, because AI is the next big thing, obviously, whether we like it or not. And this is how we can set a precedent. So I'm literally meeting with some senators, because they're, trying to pass, they're looking at the idea of passing an AI bill in relation to voice cloning. And this one would address it in a way where it would have to use a system like ours, which would be incredible. That'd be great, because otherwise you're going to have a bunch of movies just ripping people's voices off. But it is not Senator Sanders. Unfortunately, I would love, I feel like I would love to hang out with Bernie. Really. I would love to hang out with him. I would love to just get hammered with Bernie in a bar. Just close out a bar with Bernie. And I think I would fight with him the whole night. Not fist fight. I think we would just argue the entire night. And then I think at the end, we would both just hug and make up, and I'd probably be way smarter. It'd be the only time I could close a bar and come out of it as a smarter person. Other than I should stop doing that. But yeah. Yeah, it is my first, well, no, it's not my first foray into politics. I've talked to Congress before on royalty stuff, on royalty bills. But this one's big, because this one is, that one was just should something get voted through, and it didn't. But this one is drafting a bill. I have the first drafts of the bill, and it's here's what we need to put in it. Here's what you need to know. And most senators don't know this stuff, because it's why would they, It's does a senator know what the difference between a VST2 and 3 is? No. Do they know? Do they understand the licensing schematics of AI, or how AIs work, or how AI works, or how data sets work, or how something is sculpted from noise using inference? Of course not. But that's going to require a giant whiteboard, and hopefully I have a lot of coffee that morning. Yeah. Anyway. And then after that, I'm going to NAMM. And at NAMM, I'm going to be speaking on this stuff on the main stage with an economist, with a legit economist, and probably an attorney on one of the speeches. Then upstairs, I'm going to be speaking on multiple, I'm going to be on multiple panels. NAMM's going all out this year on the intellectual side of things. They're having speakers and panels and all that stuff. I think I'm doing 2 or 3 panels on AI rights, artist rights in AI, and royalty mechanisms, things like that. And then I have one on that I am the only person on right now, and it's going to be it's an hour long, and it's on quantum computing. And it's just fuck's sake, explaining quantum computing to NAMM, to people at NAMM, who are just like looking for the newest guitar. That's some boss. That's like the final boss, I think, for public speaking. Maybe, I don't know. But anyway, I appreciate everybody watching this stream. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, I'd like to do more hardware streams sometime soon. Jamie Lydell's my time with Jamie really made me miss that. And I told Jamie that he really needs to start streaming because he just experiments in his studio and it's beautiful. And he needs to do a weekly stream. That's something that needs to happen. But yeah, Adam, I should really bring you down to NAMM. I should have Adam help me. That'd be good. I don't even know how to start that. So everybody, nothing is real. Nothing. And everything is real. Good night. It's like, I'm not really sure where you began with that. And we made a computer out of that. It's really great. Yes. All right. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. I am going to crash. I've been driving all day from Nashville. I've been doing a bunch of other stuff, and here I am now. And yeah, I am just going to die for the next 6 hours and then wake up and do it all over again. All right. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in about a week. Bye.